I think our problem with control started in the garden with rather than living in sweet surrender to God, we took control. We said, I'll take it from here. We tried to be God rather than live in surrender to God. And Jesus came to show us a different way. We don't have to live under this curse. We can reverse the curse in our hearts. And so if we want to go back to what God originally intended for us, which was this sweet surrender, we can look, instead of the Garden of Eden, we can look at the Garden of Gethsemane. I think Jesus is the most beautiful example of surrender in the Bible, because as Jesus looked forward to the cross and contemplated where he was headed, he could have escaped that. He could have called angels to rescue him, but instead he leaned into it and he bowed in surrender to God. And ultimately he said, not my will, but yours be done. I think sometimes my picture of surrender is like hands lifted serenely in a worship service in air conditioning. And sometimes I think that picture is a better picture of surrender. Jesus was doubled over. He was in agony. There was stress and strain. The Bible says he sweat like great drops of blood. That's what true surrender is. And so if we want to go in a different direction, it's not going to be an easy path. It's not going to be downhill and carefree. It will be a gritty uphill path, but it leads to the place that we want to go. It leads to the hope and the security and the peace that we're trying to get when we grasp for control. We get it through surrendering to God.